Hi, my name is Hazel Park, and this is my social media marketing proposal for Mindful for DressUp. So let's dive in. So who is DressUp? So DressUp is a boutique that was founded by Danielle and Derek Case in 2009. They wanted to provide local women in Georgia access to more boutique-style clothing, but on an affordable budget. So they have 17 locations near college campuses in Georgia, as well as Tennessee, South Carolina, Florida, and Alabama. DressUp offers over 65 new arrivals each week, which ensures that their customers are able to find fashionable, on-trend, and sustainable items that are mostly under $50. DressUp's mission is to promote love and appreciation, and one thing I thought was really cool was on their website, their motto is "Love people, love clothes," which I feel encourages women to enjoy their shopping experience both in person and online. DressUp's current social media presents a social media presence of college community focus while also highlighting Southern femininity and empowering women to share their love for DressUp and its exclusive yet extremely affordable clothing. So they share daily styling tips currently on Facebook Reels and Instagram, which gives their audience a fresh perspective, but also gives a sense of urgency to purchase these clothes before they're sold out. And I did include a link as an example here on Facebook. They also promote interaction on Facebook with their viewers in their posts, as seen in Figure 1, shown here. And I feel like this shows a trending topic, even though it's from 10 years ago. They did bring this up because it was such a controversial post about this dress that I feel that it stimulates inclusivity, and it also can result in potential likes, follows, and shares, and sales, because this might get the attention of their target audience while also asking them to comment and promoting engagement. The brand currently highlights the local store locations with images of their target audience, which, as we can see, is 18 to 30-year-olds, as seen in figures 2 and 3 here, which I feel fosters a sense of community and familiarity with its target audience because it's aligning with the brand's voice, and it's consistent imaging that can also be seen in the Instagram stories and their events for the boutique. DressUp currently features its DU exclusive game day collection, as you can see in Figure 4, which shows DressUp's campus community focused voice, while they also focus on displaying the Southern femininity of dainty florals, lace, and crochet details, as you can see in Figure 5. This just captures its prospective customers with these exclusive pieces, while also creating that sense of urgency for the viewer and the potential shopper to buy these exclusive pieces. So what do I feel that DressUp can do better, and what are their weaknesses? So as I was doing some research, my proposal is if we widen DressUp's social media footprint, I feel that it'll be vital to the brand's overall success because, as you can see, they seldomly post on TikTok and Snapchat, so I feel that we could experiment with more posts to bring more brand awareness and result in potential customers, because I feel that as they're not posting on these new social platforms, this is likely decreasing their sales. So as I was researching, I did notice that posting more frequently on these platforms, like their competitor Francesca's, which is a boutique that originated in Houston, Texas, Francesca's was able to have an increase in promotion and brand recognition all over America. And as you can see in Figure 6, which I got from similarweb.com, the weekly engagement for the two brands are clearly shown here, as Francesca's has a greater social media reach, and DressUp only has 48,000 visits instead of the 1.83 million visits for Francesca's. So I feel that widening DressUp's social media with some experimentation with TikTok and Snapchat will result in potential sales and leads, and also maybe some email subscriptions. With social listening, like answerthepublic.com, I was able to look at the analytics of these two brands and really dive in and see that Francesca's online presence is significantly larger than DressUp's. As you can see here, Francesca's has 450 locations and DressUp only has 17. So I do feel that that is one thing to consider, but I do feel that if we were to widen our social media reach for DressUp, that we may potentially result in bigger results than Francesca's in the future, as well as just really increasing that search volume and the cost per click. So I do feel, lowering the cost per click. So I do feel like, as you can see here in figure 7 and figure 8, that Francesca's has a wider social media reach, and that is why I feel that DressUp has one of their weaknesses is their social media reach. And by implementing a wider variety of platforms on social media that they choose to experiment with, that this will result in more views and likes and shares. With social media listening tools, I was also able to analyze the social media presence of DressUp. So as you can see in figure 9, this is from similarweb.com, you can see the ranking for DressUp compared to its competitor Francesca's in figure 10. So this definitely confirms that DressUp has a need, and one of their weaknesses, as we've discussed, is the fact that they have a lack of social media presence. So they need to improve their social media reach with experimenting with Snapchat and TikTok. Well, also, I feel that they need to focus more on their Instagram, as they have a pretty big social media reach for Facebook, but not yet Instagram. So as I was researching DressUp's competitor, Francesca's, I felt that there were some recent controversial posts on their TikTok that brought up a very important aspect of DressUp's social media brand voice. So they were questioning the post viewers were questioning Francesca's integrity on TikTok, and I did provide a link here if you want to go to that to see some of the posts that they had for the controversy, for just questioning the honesty and the integrity of Francesca's. So I feel that this gives an opportunity for DressUp to provide Francesca's customers with an opportunity to see the integrity and to really appreciate the integrity of DressUp by highlighting the brand's integrity and being honest with their viewers and potential customers. I feel that this will provide an opportunity to highlight and present an honest image on social media, as well as to convey DressUp's desire to maintain this brand integrity, which aligns with DressUp's brand voice. I feel that if we converse on posts, reels, and stories with DressUp's followers on the importance of maintaining the brand's integrity, this will also give the followers kind of an inside perspective on the brand's employment, production, and management. So I feel that if we campaign with DressUp for the next month with a series of social media posts and maybe live video feeds on the brand's inner workings, this will result in more follower engagement, as well as brand awareness, appreciation, and likes and shares. The next big important thing is to focus on who is our target audience for DressUp. So as I was researching in my analytics, I was able to kind of give a snapshot of who this target audience would be. So I feel that this is very important to kind of give DressUp a brand new, fresh perspective on the desires of who their customer, or what their customer wants, and their prospective followers. So let's dive in. So behavioral wise, I feel like their hobbies, they enjoy dressing up for the weekend activities, with family and friends, while also attending local sports events and shopping for feminine clothing. Their social media use is pretty active on social media platforms. They are always on their phone and have their phone available. They enjoy scrolling through social media when not in class, because you have to remember that typically this target audience is in college, as DressUp is located on many college campuses or near college campuses. So we need to keep that in mind. They definitely scroll, but when they're not in class or with their family or at work. They probably have an iPad or a tablet, a laptop, and a smartphone. Their demographic is 18 to 30 years old. Their gender is female. Their occupation, probably a college student, a young professional starting their career, or a young mom with a part-time job. Their lifestyle is they love dressing up for weekends and events on the weekends and activities on the weekends. Their income, typically around $15,000 to $30,000. Their geographic, their region is Southeast, their country is the US, and their state is Georgia. And this is according to shopdressup.com. Their psychographic, they're community centered. They are involved in community events. They're ethically minded. They value authenticity and sustainability. They're very fashion forward. They desire on-trend clothing with an affordable price tag, and they're success focused. So they're serious about succeeding academically and personally. So let's look at our buyer personas to get a better look at who our customers are really, or the authentic customer for DressUp. So DressUp's primary buyer persona is going to be Bailey Park. So let's talk about Bailey. So her background and demographics, she is 22 years old. She's located in Gainesville, Georgia. She's a middle child of 6. She is a senior that's pursuing her Bachelor of Science in Nursing. She's a part-time sales associate, so her income is about $15,000 to $21,000 per year. Her lifestyle is very studious. She enjoys dressing up on the weekends while also being very involved with campus community events. So her technology and social media. So she has an iPad, she probably has a laptop and an iPhone. So she's most active on Instagram. She's often active on Facebook. She does enjoy scrolling through posts of boutique fashion and makeup while on the go between classes and work. She's proactive and she enjoys proactive posts about current important events and the economy. She has Snapchat. She has a LinkedIn profile that she seldomly visits. So what are Bailey's goals and motivations and metrics? So she desires a presentable yet fashionable wardrobe for these community and campus events. She also desires a fast-paced, efficient shopping experience because of her work and school schedule. She loves femininity and fashionable and sustainable clothing. She's looking for coupons and discounts always for boutique style clothing. She's very intentional about spending time with her boyfriend and friends while also pursuing her bachelor's degree. She's motivated by excelling academically and professionally. So her personality traits. She's an extrovert. She loves feminine fashion. She loves trying new styles in fashion. She's intentional about spending time with her boyfriend and family. She enjoys spending time with her friends. She focuses on prioritizing and pursuing a college degree, while also she takes time management very seriously. So she admires and respects brands who are also involved in the community. So what would Bailey Park's elevator pitch or bumper sticker say? I feel that it would say, to the ambitious woman on the go, let DressUp's convenient, sustainable shopping experience save you time so you can thrive. So some of the challenges that we might have with Bailey. Keeping up with fashionable trends on a part-time salary. She might have concerns with the availability of professional yet sustainable options for clothing. She might be worried about a lack of discounts and coupons. She might have a lack of time to shop and needing an online shopping experience. And she probably struggles with the balance between relationships, academics, work, and shopping. Some of the quotes that I feel that Bailey would have are, "Can you believe Lucas and I have been dating for 4 years today? We are trying out a new Italian restaurant tomorrow. What am I going to wear?" Another quote that she might have about her shopping experience: "I have clinicals on Tuesday, so I only have like an hour or so to go shopping for the football game." Another one: "I am coming home on Friday night, hoping we can go shopping on Saturday before I go back to school on Sunday." One common thread in these quotes is that she really doesn't have a lot of time. So another quote might be, "Want to meet for coffee this morning? I have like 30 minutes to shop for a new peasant blouse for my presentation on Monday." So I feel that here we can see that Bailey's main concerns are probably how much time she has on shopping. Some common objectives that she might have: "I need to find a new dress for next weekend, but I have midterms coming up and have no time to shop." Another one: "I am on a tight budget this month. Can't spend too much on my outfit for the concert this Friday." And another common objection might be, "After work, I plan to cram for my test tomorrow, which leaves me no time to look for a zip-up sweater for our trip to the mountains this weekend." So what can DressUp do? So some marketing messaging that DressUp might have that could target Bailey would be exclusivity. DressUp's limited game day collections will provide women with a quick shopping experience like Bailey with unique one-of-a-kind items. Sustainability: DressUp offers a very high-quality clothing at a very affordable price point of under $50. We can also show that we're on trend, so we can promote more than 60 new styles each week, and DressUp always has current on-trend pieces for this fashion-forward woman. Some more things that we can do: we can promote the efficient shopping experience DressUp offers with live feeds of young women shopping from start to finish, to show Bailey that she might have time to shop at DressUp because it's a very efficient shopping experience. We can also create a DressUp discount loyalty program for college students. DressUp's secondary buyer persona is Sarah White. So who is Sarah? Her background and demographics: she's 29 years old. She lives in Dahlonega, Georgia. She's an only child. She's married for 3 years, and she's a brand new mom. So she is a part-time wedding cake decorator who got her diploma from Lanier Technical College for culinary arts. Her income is about $26,000 to $35,000 per year. She enjoys spending time at home with her 6-month-old and husband during the week, but she also delivers wedding cakes on the weekend. So she desires a fashionable yet professional wardrobe. Her technology and social media: so she probably has a laptop, smartwatch, and an iPhone. She's probably most active on Facebook to promote her wedding cake business. She's often active on Instagram on her business page. She enjoys scrolling through Instagram Reels and TikTok posts and looks for functional and sustainable postpartum fashion while her son is napping, or probably while she's rocking her son to sleep late at night. She seldom uses Snapchat except to send some baby pictures to family and friends. Sarah's goals, metrics, and motivations would be: she desires a functional yet fashionable wardrobe for the weddings that she delivers to. She wants a fast-paced, efficient shopping experience because of her work and family schedule. She's also looking for coupons and discounts for boutique-styled clothing. She is very intentional about spending time with her family, which is her son and her husband, and she's motivated by knowing that her part-time business is supplemental income to her family. Some personality traits of Sarah: she's an introvert. She loves Southern fashion, especially femininity. She enjoys dainty floral designs as seen in her cakes. She's always looking for affordable yet fashionable postpartum pieces. She's very intentional about spending time with her family. She focuses on her part-time career and staying home during the week. She doesn't really have much time for the shopping experience except for online. And she's also seeking affordable boutique-styled clothing that will be sustainable for her busy lifestyle. Sarah's elevator pitch would be: time with your little one is so precious. DressUp's online selection gives you more time to focus on the most important moments in life. So some challenges that we might have with Sarah or keeping up with fashionable trends while staying at home with her son. She has a lack of time to shop and needing an online shopping experience. And she might struggle with the balance between looking trendy and professional while also running a part-time business from home. Some quotes that Sarah might have are, "I have 2 weddings this weekend and I need to find a cute top to wear." "My house is a mess right now. I don't have time to shop for our family getaway this weekend." Another, "I need to go shopping so bad, but I can't seem to find the time." "I love spending time with my family. They mean the world to me, but I never have time for myself." And another one is, "I saw some new tops I want to shop on. I saw some new tops I want on TikTok last night." So another common thread in these quotes is lack of time. So some common objectives: "I'm on a budget, so I can't spend too much today." "I prefer to shop online instead of going into the stores with my son." "As a new mom, I am constantly washing my clothes and need them to hold up after each wash." "I just don't have time to throw together a cute outfit anymore. Guess I will have to rely on influencers for that." So some marketing messaging. So DressUp, in order to have a better reach with their target audience with Sarah, could market affordability. With under a $50 price point, DressUp provides moms on a budget with trendy clothing pieces. The convenience of DressUp. DressUp's online shopping experience allows for 24/7 access to Sarah with fast shopping options and shipping options. Sustainability. DressUp offers high quality pieces that last longer than most online brands. So what can DressUp do? I feel that DressUp can create social media posts that highlight quick, easy outfits for mom on the go with not much time to get ready. They can also target Sarah by utilizing TikTok and Instagram Reels more frequently to capture and reach a wider audience of postpartum moms. So what are some SMART goals for DressUp? So measuring the potential success of DressUp's 4-month series of the Integrity campaign, I would propose the following SMART goals. So we want to be specific. So starting on April 1st, we're going to create a 4-month-long campaign that features weekly posts highlighting the integrity of DressUp by encouraging customers to give their testimonials and local community involvement and revealing the brand's authenticity while also promoting new affordable items on DressUp. Measurable. So we want to gain 1,000 new followers on DressUp's social media platforms and increase follower engagement by 20% by our 4-month campaign ending of August 30th, 2025. Achievable. We want to develop a 4-month posting schedule and timeline from April 2025 to August 2025 for DressUp's Integrity campaign that utilizes all of DressUp's social media platforms so that we can reach a wider audience. Our relevant goal, we want to highlight DressUp's community values and commitment to integrity and honesty by sharing posts from employers behind the scenes for DressUp to give the customer that insider perspective. Time bound. We want to increase the number of clicks on DressUp's website by 20% by showcasing this integrity campaign by August 30th, 2025. So some key performance indicators that I feel are important to look at for this integrity campaign and that we need to focus on would be our reach. So measuring the effectiveness of the advertisements that are on social media will give DressUp a better understanding of how to best reach and expand our target audience. We also need to focus on engagement. So we need to measure likes, comments, saves, and shares from DressUp's target audience because this will give us a better insight on the best platform for interactions and potential sales for our target audience. We also need to focus on return on investment. I feel this is a very important one as we need to measure the ROI of social media campaigns because this allows DressUp to make the best marketing decisions when choosing what platforms to use and what will aid in generating a higher profit in the future. Retention and loyalty. I feel that we need to focus on this KPI because we're measuring the loyalty of DressUp's target audience, 18 to 30-year-old women, regarding the repeat purchase rate, and also focusing on subscription retention for emails, which provides DressUp with vital information on how successful our paid and unpaid marketing campaigns and strategies are for the future. So some strategies for our integrity campaign. Let's look at the organic no-cost strategies. So we can incorporate this approach with no cost with scheduled Instagram posts of images with the hashtag #DressWithIntegrity. This will encourage interaction with DressUp's target audience, which is females between 18 and 30 years old, who are looking for that affordable and fashionable wardrobe while also showing the integrity of the brand. So we can encourage user-generated content with micro-influencers by looking at their reviews, their products and testimonials of their purchase, and this will promote the brand at no cost to DressUp while generating a better brand awareness as well as potentially landing prospective customers and potential sales. We also want to build rapport with DressUp's target audience because we want to analyze the audience's Instagram and Facebook likes with their competitors. So one way to do this is we can look at their Instagram and Facebook likes, their dislikes and concerns, and professionally respond to their concerns and their DMs with professional DMs and comments, and this will result in a successful campaign for DressUp. So some strategies for the integrity campaign that are unpaid would be micro-influencer relationships. So we want to provide micro-influencers with some free products in exchange for their reviews and testimonials on Instagram, because we are focusing on Instagram as well as Facebook, TikTok, and Snapchat because we're experimenting with those as well. And I feel this will be beneficial to DressUp's success on social media. And we also want to encourage these relationships with micro-influencers because they have various social media platforms and they might be able to do some giveaways and contests which will widen DressUp's social reach and engagement, because this will result in new likes, follows, and shares, and also potential customers or sales. Some paid strategies would be Facebook and Instagram sponsored advertisements. So if we focused on sponsored ads on Instagram for this integrity campaign, I feel that we will have more productive results because we'll have a better response from followers and viewers, because these advertisements will be carefully crafted, which they will be unique to DressUp's target audience. We also can incorporate some sponsored advertisements on Facebook and feature the integrity of the brand, because this will generate some potential sales leads that could lead to email subscriptions and more product purchases on DressUp's website. By paying for these sponsored Instagram and Facebook advertisements, I feel that this will result in a greater return on investment, and which will potentially lead to more customer interaction with more likes, saves, comments, and shares. Another paid strategy would be an influencer, but micro-influencer partnership. So we want to compensate these micro-influencers on TikTok and Snapchat because we are trying to experiment with those for this integrity campaign while also focusing on Instagram. We still want to widen our social media reach, so we're going to start with TikTok and Snapchat for these micro-influencers. And I feel that this will generate a wider reach of our target audience because, as we have seen, DressUp lacks follower interaction on these two platforms. So we want to build some partnerships with some local micro-influencers who are fashion forward. We want to cultivate a more successful reach with our target audience because we want to generate sales leads with Instagram links to the website. We also want to look at our competition. We want to monitor their likes, their views, and their participation from these influencer partnerships, because then we can create the best content design and understand the best way to approach engagement with our followers and potentially widening our reach for this target audience with comparison to other fashion competitors. So I feel that that would be one way we can be successful in this campaign. Another paid strategy would be mega influencer partnerships. We definitely want to take advantage of this massive reach that these Facebook and Instagram mega influencers have, because this is definitely beneficial to dress up for this campaign and in the future. So we want to choose these mega influencers who appreciate and promote a sustainable fashion sense, and that they will generate potential sales leads. They might bring in more followers, and they could potentially give us more email subscriptions. We also want to launch paid curated content with these mega influencers. We want to do try-ons, testimonials, maybe a day in the life of Dress Up, and that would result in potentially a higher return on investment, and it would promote customer interaction with more social media views, follows, and likes. So how can we create our content calendar? So by creating our content calendar, I feel that we should choose April 2025. I have included an example of this content calendar by showing the different kinds of posts, if it's educational, employee testimony, a customer testimonial, maybe an educational video or an event or holiday. And I feel that blending Dress Up's primary focus of Instagram with Facebook and TikTok, that the brand will have a successful integrity campaign for April 2025. So I feel that using Instagram Reels, Instagram and Facebook carousels and videos will result in a higher brand engagement. And here we have another snapshot of April 2025. I've highlighted some mega moments, some posts, and some micro moments. So as you can see, we would be doing the Happy Earth Day for our A/B testing on April 1st, just so that we can raise some awareness for the importance of using cotton in our clothing. And that is going to be on the 1st of April. You can see here the 6th, the 13th, as well as the 22nd for Earth Day. I did choose to use Mega Moment of Easter on the 20th. I feel that that is on brand for Dress Up with their brand voice, with the community focus. I feel that with Snapchat, we can have some micro influencers, also have some integrity posts, as well as some TikTok posts. We would also have some weekly new arrival posts on Facebook as our micro moments. That would be a weekly thing that Facebook that will be beneficial for our Facebook viewers, as well as a TikTok post on World Autism Awareness Day. That is going to be April 3rd. I feel that this is important because maybe we can get a micro influencer that has autism, and that can bring awareness to this important issue with our society and in our world today. I feel that this would be on point for and would be congruent with our current brand voice. Here we have each week broken out. So I have week 1. During some research, I realized that the best time, or one of the best times to post on Instagram is on a Tuesday morning at 5 a.m. So I felt that we could do our A/B testing then. And I felt that this is more of an educational post because we are going to do this whole integrity campaign. But with this post, there is going to be a focus on Earth Day. Then we have our employee testimonial, World Autism Awareness Day. I would like to have a Dress Up employee discussing autism with an autistic customer or maybe micro influencer while they try on a new outfit from Dress Up, and also bring awareness to autism. And the best time to post on TikTok, it mentioned Thursday at 5 a.m. On Fridays at 8 a.m. for Facebook, we would focus on our weekly new arrivals. And as you can see here, that would be a carousel or slideshow. Let me go to the next one. So week 2, we would have Instagram again. at 5 a.m. on a Sunday for A/B testing. We would also have TikTok on Wednesday morning at 5 evening at 5 p.m. For the integrity post, and we'd also have our Facebook Friday new arrival weekly post. Week 3, I would propose that we have Instagram posts at 5 a.m. for our A/B testing, and that would be on a Sunday for the 13th. Then we have our Snapchat post for a customer testimonial for a micro-influencer to maybe share a testimonial and review of clothing. And then we have our weekly Facebook Friday weekly release. Week 4, we have our Facebook post on Sunday at 8 a.m. This is going to be the Facebook post about Easter. So as you can see here, that would be a single still image on Facebook. And then we have our Instagram A/B testing again on Earth Day at 5 a.m. And that's on Instagram. Then we have Friday on the 25th. I would like to have an 8 a.m. posting on Facebook for our weekly new arrivals. And then we're rounding out the month with TikTok. Our TikTok post would be on Wednesday at 5 p.m. So that would be the last post for the month, and that would be our integrity post from TikTok for a testimonial and review of clothing. So for our A/B testing for our integrity ad, I feel that we should use a simple Instagram reel for the test A. This is going to be reposted every 7 days. It'll be centered around Earth Day. And as you'll see here, it'll be a carousel between 15 to 30 seconds, which showcases the new arrivals for spring, which is consistent with our current brand social image. The caption on the first test will say sustainable yet fashionable, and then it's going to highlight the natural fabrics of the cotton top. And on the last clip, you'll see dress with integrity and happy Earth Day, which will also be displaying another dress up item. And then there's going to be a call to action on testing A and testing ad B. And that's going to say shop with integrity here, promoting a sense of urgency as well as a call to action for our viewer. So I will play that now. And here you can see that we're highlighting the 100% cotton, while also bringing awareness and asking our viewer to think about what their shopping experience is like and if they're dressing with integrity. So our last test will be our test B. This is going to be more fact-based, and this is also going to be an Instagram reel because the only thing that we're changing is going to be the text. This is going to be reposted at least every 7 days, just like the first one, and it'll be run at the same time because that's how you would want that's how you get the best results with your A/B testing. It has to be done at the same time, and you don't want to change more than one aspect of the test. So I only decided to change the text, which is more fact-based on this test B. So it's going to be centered around Earth Day, the 15 to 30 second carousel. The only thing different would be that the caption on the first clip would be "Did you know?" And that is going to showcase the cotton arrival that she has. And then the second clip is going to kind of give some more context on what cotton does for the for sustainable fashion. So as you can see here, it'll say cotton naturally stores biogenic carbon, offering a potential advantage for sustainable fashion. And it is a crucial ally in the fight against climate change. And I got this information from cottontoday.com.inc.com. And I feel that it's very important to show the integrity of DressUp's clothing as well as highlight the 100% cotton that they do offer. So the last clip is going to say, "Do you dress with integrity?" instead of "dress with integrity" at the top, and "Happy Earth Day," which will also bring awareness to Earth Day like the test A. The call to action will be exactly the same. It's going to say "Shop with integrity" here. So as you'll see here, I will play it now. This is going to be test B. And you'll see we're still highlighting the 100% cotton, just more facts. And bringing awareness to sustainable clothing. And here are some of the sources for my research for this proposal. And here are some more of those resources, as well as the sites that I used for my research. And here are the last of those sources. I hope that you will truly consider Mindfull in your social media marketing proposal and strategy for Dress Up. And I thank you for your time. Have a wonderful night.